Good afternoon, people. I just heard on the news and I just saw on multiple news channels about a Malaysia Airlines flight MH17 that crashed in Ukraine near the border with Russia. And as I'm speaking now, wait, let me see. There are at least 22 bodies at the wreck site, and it said that all people died, at least 295 people. Where, first of all, my condolence goes out to the family members of those that passed away, and those that had anything to do with any relationship with the people on board. Okay, I'm sorry for your loss. Let me say that first. Okay. Well, I want to share my thoughts about this case because this is the second, airplane from Malaysia that something happens to within a short period of time. And people will say Rashid is a war area. Well, airplanes fly over war areas all the time. Why especially does this has to happen to an airplane from Malaysia that flies over Ukraine? Listen, often we don't see the connections between cases, but I have an idea, and I'm going to just say it that this is just an idea I have, a suspicion I have. I'm not saying it's absolutely true. I'm going into investigation upon this, and if you have any information for me or you have any thoughts, you're free to share it, but I'm going to share what my suspicion is. My suspicion is that there is some demonic involvement in this case. One thing people forget is that evil spirits, fallen angels, they hang around in the air. Often above the stratosphere, sometimes below the stratosphere, but they hang around. And there are places in the air where they, manipulate weather patterns, and they can also attack aircrafts. And on the floor, on the ground, there are also places that are heavily bewitched and heavily haunted, where evil spirits even blow up buildings and cause fires. You see, the biggest assault of evil spirits that we know of our time was 9/11. 9/11 was not an inside job, nor an outside job. It was a demonic job done by evil spirits in contract with the wizards and witches, the wizard and witch elite of the United States. Just check the footages of 9/11 again. Those were not airplanes. Those were evil spirits shapeshifting in the forms of airplanes together as a group, going into those buildings and blowing the buildings up and then making them crash. You see, but I won't show the footage of 9/11 now. You can do the research yourself. You can watch the clips. I'm just saying that I have a suspicion that this might be a demonic job. Because, listen, every area that's heavily bewitched, in every area where there's on the ground, in the air, in that area, such things can happen. And Ukraine is also a country with a lot of demonic activity. And this whole Crimea issue is also a spiritual thing. It's believed that those underwater pyramids that were built by the Greeks during the ancient Roman Empire, that those pyramids have some kind of magical power. And now you have so-called rebel groups that are after those pyramids to gain power. And now they masquerade as a pro-Russian militant group. They're just hiding behind Russia, but they're just after power. And they are not just Ukrainian rebels, there are also people from the West involved with this. So check the facts well. If you have any idea on this, let me know. But I'll let you know what I found out. Peace, and may the grace of the Lord Jesus be with you.